Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jordan Blakey, the Liver Flush Man. Today I'm going to talk to you about liver flushing, but in particular I'm going to talk about the Master Cleanse. I'm going to talk about coffee enemas. I'm going to talk about the liver flush recipe and protocol, including the castor oil pack. Alright, the castor oil pack. So we're going to go through all that. The castor oil pack, the liver flush recipe, the coffee enema, and the Master Cleanse here as just a little, all these combined together create a really nice liver flush here. So first thing I'm going to talk about is the Master Cleanse here. If you've never heard of the Master Cleanse is a fasting drink that you can safely fast for 3 to 10 days. For beginners, 3 to 5 days is good. 3 days is really good. Alright, 1 day is pretty good too. I mean, it's one whole day of no fat, of eating. You just drink this liquid. I'll tell you what's in it. But what it does is it helps alkalize your body, and it prepares the liver for the liver flush. It basically helps to detoxify the body. It alkalizes the body. It purifies the body, cleans the blood, helps to detox the liver. So what I've done myself personally, I've done an 18-day Master Cleanse before, no food, 18 days. What I recommend if you're doing like 5 or 10 days, that you want to not exert too much energy. Some people, depending on the body type, do really well and have a lot of energy, and will often then at night have a really nice rest, but they'll be full of energy. It's a different kind of energy. It's an energy from within, a very spiritual energy. So what I've done, last week I did a 3-day Master Cleanse. Then I did a bunch of coffee enemas during the Master Cleanse, because the coffee enema is a powerful liver detox. It's been used as a natural cancer treatment for a long time. The basis of it is that the coffee is very acidic and goes into your colon and intestines and causes and stimulates the liver to go into the dump mode, the toxin dump mode. This is that I have, with the Master Cleanse and the coffee enemas, released liver and gallbladder stones, which actually proves that liver and gallbladder stones from a liver gallbladder flush are real and not made up from the olive oil, one of the ingredients in the liver flush, which some people have claimed to call them soapstones. By just doing coffee enemas, I have released at least 3 times hundreds of stones, the same green bile stones. There's no green pigments in the coffee enemas, so these stones are the exact same. I did a liver flush yesterday. I have now done over 130 liver flushes documented. I had a little wee moon calendar, and I documented each one, and I've done over 130. Now I've stopped keeping track, but it's been over 130, and I've released stones every time except maybe 3, 4, or 5 times. I think even one time I had 2 in a row, and I thought my liver was clean, but then, you know, I released a whole bunch more. Now my history in the liver flush is I was a raw foodist, a 100% raw foodist for 4.5 years. I ate no rice, no bread, nothing cooked for 4.5 years. I lived with a commune that was raw. This is what I wanted to do, and I was really into this. Then I went on to do 120 liver flushes in 2 years. So you do the math, that's a couple of weeks or something for 2 years. Some days I did 4 days in a row liver flushes, because I did all that preparation. So I'm going to talk about the preparation here, and why for the average person that doesn't eat a lot of raw foods, the facts is right now is that cirrhosis of the liver is between the 6th and 8th leading cause of death in the U.S. Cirrhosis of the liver is a progressive stage of liver disease that becomes necrosis and liver failure and liver cancer. The first stage of liver disease is fatty liver. The Master Cleanse is one of the best natural treatments for curing fatty liver disease, treating it, and the liver flush can cure it if you maintain and do liver flushes. But this will help you lose weight. Overweight and obesity is very connected to the liver and gallbladder stones, which decreases the amount of bile production in the liver and the storage of the bile in the gallbladder, which it concentrates and stores up to 10 times its strength. in concentration in the gallbladder, and that is released into the intestines to create the perfect pH, because bile is very alkaline, and bile is a 9.5 pH, and the acidic acids of the stomach, the bile neutralizes that and creates the perfect pH environment in intestines for absorption of vitamins and nutrients. As well, over 80% of the immune system is located in the intestines. So having healthy intestines with is going to keep cancer away, and lemons are highly alkalizing. Alkaline foods keep disease away, including cancer. Cancer cannot live in an alkaline environment. It cannot live. So the acidic bodies of the average diet. Okay, the other statistics are, okay, well, 6 and 8 of cirrhosis of the liver is 6 and 8 leading cause of death in the U.S. But cancer is now 1 in every 3 people. Actually, that's the statistic of cancer. Progressively over the last few hundred years or so, every 50, 100 years, it progressively went from 1 in 100, 1 in 50, 1 in 20. Now it's down to 1 in 3 with cancer. So this kind of stuff is considered a natural cancer treatment / cure. In reality, some disease like cancer cannot really be cured. It depends on the person, and a lot of it has to do with how strict you are to following these kind of diet things, such as like me, when you do prepare, let's say I'm talking about for preparation for the liver flush, which we'll go over, I'm talking about preparing for a minimum of 3 to 4 days on a 60 to 100% raw food diet. That includes raw soups. If you want a raw soup recipe, I'll flash 2 of them up on the top right of the screen right now. Check out these raw food recipes. They are specifically designed to boost the health of the liver with the liver cleansing foods and some herbs and things like that. And check out these raw foods. They are amazing. They taste great. You can make really amazing raw foods. So the soups is also liquid. So as part of this preparation 3 to 4 diet, you want to be on raw foods, but if you can't, even liquid raw foods like soups or the liver electrolyte drink, which replenishes electrolytes in the liver and the body before and after liver flush. So that's really important too, to maintain the liver electrolytes, because coffee enemas deplete electrolytes in the body. The Master Cleanse, even though there's a lot of electrolytes in lemons, it still depletes the electrolytes in the body because of the fact that there's no carbohydrates going in the body, and your body is kind of eating itself and releasing toxins, and it's basically so anyways, the Master Cleanse, what I recommend with that, I recommend every day for 3 to 4 days you have some Master Cleanse drink during the day. I'm going to go through the Master Cleanse shortly here briefly. I have another video at the top right of the screen right now, which will have the whole talk about all about the Master Cleanse and what you can do and what you can't do. I personally, like I said, I've done an 18-day Master Cleanse. I've done 3 10-day Master Cleanse, and I've done 3 to 5 days at least a dozen times now. And it's highly effective. All the energy that goes into digesting foods is too much. So when you fast like this on the Master Cleanse, the lemons provide you with minerals, nutrients, antioxidants like vitamin C and 12 other antioxidants. The cayenne pepper, and it's highly alkalizing too as well, so it helps to keep disease and it cures things. It's also lemons. I've proved it that it dissolves liver and gallstones, as well as apple cider vinegar, orthophosphoric acid, and kombucha tea, kombucha mushroom tea. I scientifically proved it. If you want to see the proof, look at the video on the top right of the screen right now. Click the button to the scientific proof of those 4 ingredients dissolving liver and gallbladder stones. Alright? Okay, so there's lemons, and there's 4 ingredients in the Master Cleanse. Lemons, cayenne pepper. This is organic cayenne pepper, 4,000 HU. So it's very strong organic cayenne pepper. You put in a little pinch, as much as you can take. If you don't like it too spicy, put in a little less. You could put in as many lemons as you want. The thing about all these protocols, the Master Cleanse, coffee enema, liver flush, and castor oil pack, there's room for, you know, what's not really air. It's like, you know, you got to use your intuition for this. It's not exact recipes, all right? You got to use your intuition, and this stuff is not going to hurt you, all right? You will puke it out if you need to get it out. You know, the stones will come out if you can keep it in. So anyways, here we go. The lemons, cayenne pepper, and here we got the maple syrup, and the maple syrup gives you the energy for your cells to produce ATP, the energy in the cells. The maple syrup gives you energy. The cayenne pepper helps rebuild healthy tissue. The lemons electrolyzes and alkalizes your body, provides nutrients, minerals, and everything. That's why this master cleanse can sustain you for 40 days if you're an advanced cleanser. Like I said, I've done 18. I haven't done 40, but one day maybe I will if I feel I need to. So maple syrup, cayenne pepper, lemons, and water. You want to have like charged water. Also, I have a video on making love water through intentionally using crystals, and the crystals for chakras of the body, and using your intention and love to also purify it with stones like black tourmaline, which is far infrared technology. It is also negative ion generator, and it gets rid of chlorine and fluorine. Alright, so check out that video. It's on the top right if you want to learn how to make intentional love water. That video is on the top right of the screen, flashing right now. Click the button, and so there's the master cleanse. If you're eating those raw soups, if you want to do salads, that's fine, because you know you're not used to the fasting and the liquid diets and stuff. You can do salads, and if you want a couple recipes to salads, very informative. Talk about all different ingredients like spirulina and say sea salt, like Celtic sea salt or Himalayan dried sea salt. This is sea salt, unlike white refined sea salt, which dehydrates your body and only provides iodine. Alright? This dehydrates your body. The other sea salts from the sea actually mineralizes your body. It provides 72 trace minerals, all trace minerals. It also hydrates your body. Alright? So check that out. And you can also do the saltwater flushes, where you put the sea salt, 2 tablespoons of sea salt in a mason jar, alright, like this, or one of the bigger ones, and you also do that like in the morning, and that is an emotional cleanse. That cleanses the emotions, because the ocean is connected, the salt water is connected to the emotions, and that flushes the body out as well. So give you some options here. You know, I myself, if I really want to do a really good liver flush, and I prepare, you know, I will eat the raw food diet for as long as I feel, but then I will do the master cleanse for 1 to 3 days. Sometimes one day, then do 3 coffee enemas a day, because the coffee enema, like I said, it dumps the liver, so it gets the liver working before the flush. It helps tone it up, it's a muscle, it can work, it pumps, and it pushes the stones out. But that has to do with the liver flush. If you do a master cleanse and coffee enemas, chances are, you know, 1 in maybe 10 flushes, it depends on the person, you will get stones out. Because when you cleanse your body with a master cleanse, the coffee enema and the liver can really work really well. So, but like I want to talk about the electrolytes. I have a special liver electrolyte drink recipe. Check it out at the top right of the screen again here. And the liver electrolyte drink is going to replenish electrolytes, and the video talks all about the ingredients. There's 4 or 5 ingredients, and this is gonna, I recommend drinking the liver electrolyte drink, say, once a day for 3 to 4 days leading to the flush. Like I said, it's a minimum 3 to 4 days to do a good job. And then the master cleanse every day, you can throw in a raw food soup. If you go back and click the raw soup button there, or have your raw salads, and then that's it. 1 to 3 days on the master cleanse, the liver electrolyte drink. You can also be taking apple cider vinegar shots. Apple cider vinegar helps to dissolve the stones as well. So 3 to 4 days, you're doing 2 to 3 coffee enemas a day. 1 in the morning, one in the evening. Say just 2 a day. If you have time and you're at home and you're taking the time to cleanse your body and really focus on it, and not exert too much energy working and stuff, then do 3 coffee enemas a day. Now the coffee enema is very, very good, but there are some things you want to know about the coffee enema. Coffee is very acidic to the body, so once you're done all this cleansing, in reality, if you want to maintain a healthy intestinal tract, you want to reseed your colon and intestines with friendly bacteria, not just this, because this is basically promotes the dumping of the toxins of the liver, including getting stones out, like I said sometimes. So this here, after you do a bunch of coffee enemas, you do this for 3 or 4 days, and then you do the liver flush. Then you do enemas with kombucha mushroom. If you don't know what that is, check it out. It also dissolves liver and gallstones. On the top right of the screen, it'll show you how to make kombucha mushroom from scratch. This is one of the world's top 3 friendly probiotic bacteria found in nature. Alright, this is going to create the friendly intestinal flora and get rid of the candida and yeast, the bad friendly bacteria. Alright. Also, the Revitalize drink. I have both the wheat berry Revitalize drink at the top right of the screen. How to make wheat berry. That's what they make Revitalize out of. That's what when you grow it. That's what wheatgrass shots are made of. Wheatgrass, but so that's a living probiotic as well. And then I also have the green cabbage, the cabbage Revitalize, which is really easy to make. There's no sprouting. You cut up you'll see that on top right of the screen right now. You basically cut up the cabbage, throw it in a big glass jar like this with the water in it. Then you put a coffee filter over the top, put the rubber band on, and you let it ferment. Because all of those drinks, the kombucha and the Revitalize, are fermented drinks. But the #1 drink for probiotic friendly bacteria for the intestines and cleaning it in the body is the fermented urine enema, which you can also put the fermented urine on your face for really good skin collagen. And this is the #1 product that's used in cosmetics, in the cosmetic industry, is urea from in the urine. They collect them in porta potties and stuff. So it's a really amazing, because that fermented urine enemas is also a cancer treatment / cure as well. So if you're doing coffee enemas, I highly recommend those 3 things: the Revitalize drink, the wheat berry, or the cabbage, or the kombucha, or the fermented urine. That's 4 different amazing probiotics for the enemas for reseeding your intestines after you finish this cleansing protocol. Okay, so basically the coffee enema, they're normally in the plastic buckets. They're 48 ounces. I use these big glass pickle jars because they're glass for one as well. And I can do 80 to 90 ounce enemas. They're almost, they're twice as much, about twice as much as the normal buckets. And when you're on the master cleanse, you can take large enemas. A little trick on the enemas here is the first time you do it, just put in a little bit like that until it feels like your colon can't, it's wanting to come out. Then what you do is you go on the toilet and you release that. You hold it for as long as you can, hold it on the toilet, do inversions, go on a handstand, whatever you want to do, keep it in there for a while, and you'll feel the liver starting to work, and you'll feel like you're dumping these toxins, and you'll feel better, and you'll get things out. But you do a little bit, then the second time you do it, your colon has got a little bit in there, and it's used to it a bit, and then you can take a lot more, and it doesn't hurt. A lot of times it'll just go in easy. One more tip, make it a little bit warm, and on the tip here, put coconut butter on here, coconut oil. Put it on here so it easily inserts into your bum, and then boom, right here, you just push that down, and as long as you have the coffee in here or whatever you're using in here, then it'll come out as soon as you press it on from like a siphoning thing. Alright, so that's the coffee enema there. I also have one video if you want to watch the 10-step coffee enema video. 10 steps to doing the coffee enema. I think it also takes you on how to get these jars and make the lid. It takes you through 10 steps to make your own enema jar, and it's really cheap and easy to do, and they're really high quality. You can just keep it in your bathroom. Alright, now we're going to go on to the liver flush here and the castor oil pack. So the preparation was the master cleanse for 1 to 3 days with 2 to 3 coffee enemas a day. Alright, just going to check on the time here. Okay, we have 9 minutes left on the video here, so I'm going to quickly go over the liver flush here. What we got here, one of the main ingredients of the liver flush is olive oil. This here is organic cold pressed extra virgin olive oil. You can use non-organic, you can use cheap stuff, you can use different things. It's like anything, you get what you put in, right? So, you know, it'll still work. You can still get stones out if you use non-organic. But I tell you what, organic is a lot easier to get down, at least for me, because the lower quality oils they have like quite a remaining taste of oil, and I don't know, sometimes they can even have some toxins and things in it that you can get a headache, which is potentially one of the side effects of the liver flush is nausea, vomiting, headaches, and cramping and stuff like that. Same with the coffee enema, you get cramping. But cramping is good. If you feel that cramping when you're holding that coffee enema and you're holding it and you feel the cramping, that is good. You don't want to release it. You want to feel that cramping. That means your liver is pulling those toxins and getting ready to dump it. You got to hold that thing and feel the cramping and let it get out. Okay, so here we go. The olive oil, the average dose is between 4 ounce. That's 4 ounce. That's 8 ounce. So 8 ounce is 1 cup. 1 cup or 8 ounce is a good amount of oil. Me, myself, I've actually drank in a whole bottle before, 4 times, 4 days in a row. All I had was a bottle of olive oil each day, and I released tons of stones each day, and I call it olive oil fasting. Now that is only for experienced liver flushers that have done maybe 10 or 20 liver flushes, and they are experienced, so they know they're not going to hurt themselves, and they know consciously what they're doing with their bodies and what they're doing. Olive oil fasting for the experienced liver flusher. So here we go. That's 4 to 8 ounce there. Right now I'm right at 6 ounces. That'll probably be good right now. I will go to 8 because I just did a liver flush yesterday and my liver is prepared, and I've been drinking the Master Cleanse as well today. So here we are at 8 ounces. And then lemon juice here you can do between 4 and 8 ounces as well. What I find is most people will do, like, say 6 ounces of oil and 6 ounces of lemon juice. Some people will do 8 ounces of oil and 4 ounces of lemon juice is what I'm going to do this time, because the oil is the active ingredient which causes the liver to pump. It causes it to squeeze and push out the stones through the bile ducts and out the common bile duct into the intestines, where it is eliminated from the body through your stools, through your poo, and that's why it doesn't hurt to pass liver stones, unlike kidney stones where guys pee them out and it can be very painful. There is no pain in that sense of the stones leaving your body. So here we are. There's 8 ounces of olive oil, 4 ounces lemon juice. I am going to sip this back and forth alternately, taking little bits at a time. And a little tip here that I recommend for people that really get queasy and feel nausea and stuff and really can't stomach the oil. Take some fresh ginger, like this, little ginger sticks, and as you're alternating back and forth, what I find is I take some olive oil first, then I sip some lemon juice to chase it back with the lemon, so you not have the olive oil in your mouth and taste. And then you actually chew on these a little bit and lick them. Don't actually eat them. Just get the nice ginger taste to get rid of the oil and stuff. Now the oil here, one more tip on this: when you drink the oil, some people can't digest this much oil very well, and then in those cases, maybe in the middle of the night you get up and you feel queasy and you end up puking in the sink. If you do that, that's okay too, because that's your body saying your liver processed enough oil and it's basically doesn't need any more oil. It's worked its magic, and you'll probably get stones in the morning. You'll pass them in the morning. So what I recommend, though, if you can't digest the oil and you've done a couple liver flushes and it's really hard, you can add digestive enzymes. The capsules by digestive enzymes, and take that as you're taking the oil, and that'll help to digest the oil as well. Another hot tip, if you don't have digestive enzymes, is just to swish it around in your mouth, and like this, swish it around and get the saliva in there. The saliva has natural enzymes that help break down the oil and helps digest it. So swish it around in your mouth for like 10 seconds or something, and then that'll help to digest it as well. Okay, so 2 ingredients to start is the olive oil, lemon juice. But before you drink this, the things you want to do here, the other 2 ingredients here, is niacin B3. This is vitamin B3. This one is made by Natural Factors, and it is a 500 milligram niacin. One thing you don't want to buy is the no flush niacin, which doesn't make you go red and your skin get red and itchy, because the no flush doesn't have the same effects. I've been researching that more and more, and I've learned that you don't want the no flush. So you want just the regular niacin, the stuff that flushes your body, and what it does is that is increasing the circulation in the bile. In the body, which also dilates the bile ducts. All right, it dilates the bile ducts. It expands the ducts so that the stones can pass through when the olive oil is pumping the liver. And the Epsom salts here is also taken. So what I recommend, the first thing you do, the day of the flush, say around 5 or 6 in the evening, when your skin is starting to flush. So at that point you would have the master cleanse that day, maybe a soup, but maybe just the master cleanse for the last day, the 3 to 4 days, the last day, just the master cleanse. Then you take the niacin B3, 100 to 500 milligrams. If you've never taken it before, just take a little bit, 50 milligrams or 100, and let your body get used to it, alright? And feel how it's going to make you red and itchy if you've never had it. This is a safety precaution. This helps so that stones won't get stuck in the bile ducts, because some stones can be the size of a golf ball, right? So the niacin, then you take the Epsom salt here, 1 to 2 tablespoons of Epsom salt in a glass of water like that, about that much water, and that is going to relax and dilate the bile ducts as well. So you take the niacin and the Epsom salts, then 10 minutes later you do a coffee enema. Then you begin to drink the oil and the lemon juice. Alright? So that's the protocol, is the niacin and Epsom salts for the bile duct dilator, then the coffee enema to get the liver working and go into detox dump mode. That also dilates the bile ducts. Then you do the olive oil and lemon juice, and then that's when you're going to want to put the Castor pack on. And that's it, folks. You do the Castor pack. You can do the Castor pack for 3 to 4 days leading to the flush, or if you're preparing for 1 to 2 weeks, do it every day as well, 1 hour a day. What you do, folks, is you put, let me just see how much time we have left here. 52 seconds here, folks. Here it is. Watch. To make the castor oil pack, there's a video on the top right of the screen here. What you do is take a cotton flannel like this, hemp or cotton flannel. You place it over your liver here, but you add the castor oil. You want hexane free. You add the oil to there. Place it over your liver. Saran wrap this to your body. Then lay down with a hot water bottle. And when you're drinking that one stuff, you're laying down the hot water bottle. You focus on the love of your liver and the intention of love for your liver and your health, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. We have 15 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. That was a little tips on the liver flush here and preparation. Thanks for watching. I'm Jordan Blakey, the Liver Flush Man. Bye.